going on, guys? In the video again, markets are kind of sideways. What we talked about a little bit before, at least Bitcoin dominance is actually going down. We can see that right here. Always a good little trusty coin. Everybody likes their different preferences. I usually use Coin Paprika. There's Coin Gecko. There's Coin Market Cap. But here, Bitcoin dominance is at 46.4%. You can't get better than that, because you know what that means. Bitcoin dominance goes down, and means it's altcoin season. That means it's inevitable. The alts are going to go up, and it's where the money's going to be falling right now. There's like a triage of as far as for how things are layered out, because it's all what happened last time when it came to the bull run of the market. So Bitcoin, money flows into Ethereum because Bitcoin's actually going down a little bit. Ethereum into the high major market cap alts. And these are these guys right here. They're like the blue chips of the stock market right here. Binance Coin, XRP, Doge, Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap that we talked about again, in which I want to allude to a little bit of news. I know it's been stagnant. It's still coming out. It's Uniswap's month to at least go give us a little bit of a pump. It did last night, but V3, man, it's here. It's coming out. It's coming on, and Cinco de Mayo right here. I'm not sure if you celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but might actually want to drink a margarita to this because it's actually that good. And I really wish I knew a little bit of those who are ethical hackers out there who know a little bit of a keystroke or two as far as for breaking codes and getting into specific areas of levels of security. They even have a little bounty program right here if you want to get into it, which I think is kind of cool. Up to 500,000, man, you can actually get from Uniswap. Just making sure that everybody's money is secure and safe because they are the largest DEX, or one of the largest DEXs. They're being outtaken by transaction, but not market cap. Those are two different things. But they're actually doing really good right now with Uniswap in general. And they're actually coming up with V3, which we talked about with V3 before. Read the paper, learn this. I wish someone would have told me to read in the documentation. Some of it just feels like Braille. I have a friend of mine that actually hates the majority of the documentation because it seems so convoluted and esoteric in some of the technical analysis. But I enjoy reading it. I really do, because it's so sophisticated right now. And the fact is, it's almost like the internet, right? Like, you remember, if you're an old timer like me, you remember the internet. Just everybody, even building a website or a line of code was difficult. I mean, it cost you thousands of dollars to build a website. Right now, it's crazy. You could build one for less than $5, or sometimes even for free, if you know what you're doing. And it's like that too. It's just the barrier to entry. So learning the majority as far as Solidity, if you can, a little Java, a little Python, all these different specific elements, you could pick up on it. And it's like new languages that are evolving, and you're building on top of layers and drops and creating these drops, and it's here to stay. The technology is here. It's just bridging that gap. I think it's going to be the key thing in all of this, right? To make it mainstream. Everybody talks about this not mainstream enough, and Bitcoin and it's not more Bitcoin, but more Ethereum and smart contracts is not mainstream enough, right? Meaning the person down the street, your grandmother, can actually just open up an account and actually just buy cryptocurrency or utilize it, right? But I think that's room for opportunity in all of this, is to learn. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing with this channel, is to learn and figure out little tidbits and things that we learn together. But V3's here. Check it out. It's game changing. It's going to help lower those specific fees that we're all actually worried about in some essences. Not in all encompassing gas fees. There's still going to be gas fees. They're still going to be monitored until actually EIP 155.9 is coming out. But obviously that's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to happen. Vitalik, if you not know this, became a billionaire. I'm sure it's all over the news. You're looking at it, the Crips. The man's a kid. He's only 27, and he's a billionaire. That's crazy to me, but amazing. Hats out to Vitalik and obviously his successes when it comes to actually the majority of this, but he actually did it right. And crazy, he has multiple accounts. They only said he has one account, but he actually alluded to there's like multiple accounts. So he might actually be a multi-billionaire if he's holding on, and especially if Ethereum goes to 10 G's. He's not relinquishing any of this. He hasn't sold since, I want to say, 2017, 2020. excuse me, he sold a little bit. 2020, he sold a little bit. I mistook that. I thought he was a big time holder, like the majority of us here. So that's gonna be actually kind of cool for Ethereum. It's gonna go up. We talked about this again, but going back to my heart and soul in Zilliqa, I literally love this project. I talk about it every single time, but I'm gonna keep talking about it every single time because there is a community of us zillionaires or Zillicans. I like more like zillionaires that are out there, and I actually am one of them. And I actually believe in this project so much, and I can't wait to start build. I'm trying to build something. I'm trying to find more people who want to get involved, but start building something like a little drop on Zilliqa on that platform and ecosystem. So, but it would be great. I'm just letting you know it's a hidden gem. Can I say it one more time again? Low fees, good community, good projects, good roadmaps. CEOs they're actually in the forefront trying to bridge the marketplace of the sports entertainment to the NFTs. They're involved in so many different encompassing aspects of it. They're going to get into lending. They're going to be like another Celsius a little bit. They're just trying to hit these specific marketplaces, but there's low fees, which I like, and it has an already embedded enthusiastic community. It's top 100. It's just like, how can you actually go wrong with this project? Zill's going to go up to $2-3 into the market. It's obviously stagnant and slow. I get it. It's not like the majority of these heavy hitting, low market cap tokens, coins, whatever you want to call them. Some of them are brand new dexes that are actually killing it in the forefront of the marketplace. But I see there's a lot of potential in Zilliqa and Zill, and I will be a zillionaire. I'm gonna start doing another video. My wife actually told me about this. I think it's kind of cool. As far as videos like the what if videos, as far as there's been a couple of what ifs if I would have held on scenarios, and I think that's a great idea. Like I would have been a Dogecoin millionaire if I would have held on, which is true. It's crazy. I would have been on the cusp of it, and it's just one of those things that you just think that you know better, and sometimes you just best to just be a holder. My gosh, in certain elements. Instead of trying to do this, like not really day trading, I want to call it midterm holding because I don't want to consider myself a day trader because I mean it's very difficult to day trade and consider to be profits. Everybody wants to be one. Everybody's taking profits on each other. That's why, think about it. All these coins are going down because people are taking profits on each other. And like I said again, this is the biggest transfer of wealth in time right now in our lifetimes. This is one of the biggest transfer of wealth in the world. This is why I love crypto. It opens the playing field for everybody. Anybody can open an account. Anybody can buy any of these cryptos. Yeah, they might be speculative. I love when people say that, but I think there's the technology and some of these are innovative and real. Some of the people who didn't have outlets, soccer players, look at the Zilliqa, that didn't have the ability to actually generate revenue and creating NFTs, and people are buying it. Boxers, it's just like, you name it. So anyway, I'm going to do like a little encompassing aspect of different aspects of things that would have happened, because I think all of us would have been a Doge millionaire if you would have held on and would have bought into it. I had bought onto it when it was half a cent. Wish I would have held on. I had tons of it too. But anyway, that's a story for another time. You can't change it. What happens, you know what I mean? You can't change it. That's my philosophy in life. Well said by Hal Elrod. If you ever get a chance to read the book The Miracle Morning, he says you can't change it. He even has it tattooed on his hand. You can't change it. And it's true. I can't change this aspect of it, but I can move forward, learn from my lessons, and get better every single day. And that's what I'm trying to do with crypto. So I hope you're doing the same thing with you. Hit a like, share, subscribe. And I'm trying to incentivize. Please DM me. Let me know if you guys do subscribe to the channel. I want to make this a dialogue. I just want to be one-sided with a monologue. I enjoy doing this, and I want to continue to do this. I love crypto. I think it's going to be part of my life forever in one way or another, and I can't wait to get to that more of a dev status and creating and using my expertise of being a creator. So just like I'm trying to do with this and trying to be a YouTube creator with this aspect of it, this topic, because I'm very passionate about it. Just like I'm passionate with law and passionate with other aspects of Toastmasters, law, and different things in my life. So can't wait to talk to you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.